Hi, this is Don Farber with Vineyard Soft Corporation, and I'd like to welcome you to this training session on the KnowledgeSync solution. The topic for this session will be the use of the Files and Copy tabs within the event design process. For this training session, we'll continue work in our ERP or accounting application, and we'll take a look at an event called Order Confirmation. The purpose of this event is to identify newly placed sales orders within our underlying ERP system and to automatically generate an invoice or order confirmation in PDF format and automatically deliver that document to the corresponding customer. Now, this particular event utilizes a crystal report. This crystal report is actually our invoice form that KnowledgeSync is set to generate in PDF format and deliver to the appropriate customers for all newly placed sales orders. For more information on associating reports with events, please watch the training session on this subject. However, for this session, let's move ahead to the Files tab. The purpose of the Files tab is to allow you to associate one or more static files with an event. Static files could be things like Microsoft Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, or other such files. In our case, we've got a Microsoft Word document which instructs customers on how to track their shipment using various online methods. And so, we'll click on Add File, and we'll locate the specific file that we wish to associate with this event. Now, when you select a file to be linked to an event, such as we've just done, it's important to note that the file specification must not include or reference any mapped drives. If the file that you're referencing exists on a server other than the one on which KnowledgeSync is installed, the file specification needs to be specified using UNC format. Once again, do not reference mapped drives. When you specify a file that you wish to associate with an event, you're also able to give that file a description, such as, in our case, shipment tracking. After the description of the file, there's a checkbox titled ASCII Text. This is important if you're going to be utilizing KnowledgeSync to fax information to various recipients, because KnowledgeSync has the ability to fax documents only that are in plain text or ASCII format. And so, if this document is in ASCII format, then please do place a check mark in this box. If not, leave this box blank. Every event can have up to 100 static files associated with it. However, let's now move ahead to our Copy tab. The Copy tab directly relates to the two preceding tabs, the Files tab and the Reports tab. For if an event has associated reports or files, the Copy tab is where you're able to specify whether you wish to enable KnowledgeSync to copy or FTP the related files or reports to a recipient's preferred location. And so the first checkbox on the Copy tab is asking you if this event has any associated files. Do you want to enable KnowledgeSync to copy or FTP those files to a recipient's preferred location? Likewise, the second checkbox on the Copy tab is asking you the same thing, but in reference to any reports that are associated with this event. Now, if you do wish to copy or FTP reports or files to one or more of an event's recipients, it's essential that you also go to the Subscribers tab of the event, select the subscribers or the recipients for an event, and specify for those recipients that copy or FTP is a selected delivery method. I've just chosen myself as a subscriber or recipient for this event, and I have specified that I do wish to receive any associated reports or files that are sent to me via the copy or FTP method. Now, it's also worth noting that the actual copy or FTP location that's associated with me is specified within my subscriber profile in the KnowledgeSync application. So please refer to the training session on subscriber maintenance in KnowledgeSync for details on how to identify a person's copy or FTP locations. I am now done with this event, so I'm going to click on Save and Close. Before we finish this training session, however, one more important item to make note of, and that is if you have configured an event to deliver content in the form of associated reports or files, and you've specified that you want that content to be delivered via copy or FTP, you must also make sure that in the KnowledgeSync application that you have enabled the copy server for execution. And so you may have noticed that I just came into my KnowledgeSync Administrator module. And up at the top of the Administrator module within the Activity folder is an option called Server Status. This option will show me the status of the various servers that KnowledgeSync uses for performing different functions. One of those functions is the copying or FTPing of an event's files. By default, when KnowledgeSync is installed, the copy server is disabled from running. So do make sure that if you're going to be using the copy function that you go into the Administrator module, go into the server status as we have currently displayed, and make sure there is a check mark in the field titled Allow Server to Process. That way, once you start the KnowledgeSync Windows service, the copy server will indeed be enabled for running, and once those events that have associated reports and files that you do wish to copy or FTP will in fact be delivered. So that wraps up this training session on the use of the Files and Copy tab within the KnowledgeSync event design process. Thank you very much for your time and attention, and I look forward to speaking with you in a future KnowledgeSync training session. Thanks very much.